Hello and welcome to Elden Ring. This is the Lion Ben C. We are back. Gotta make sure I'm loading up the right character. So we're gonna go get the Bolt of Grand Sacks, which I forgot to grab. Then we're going to finish up the Royal Capital, and then once we're done with the Royal Capital, we're going to go down here and actually finish this area out. And then once we're done finishing this area out, there's a dungeon over here we haven't gotten yet, which is this one. It's a pain in the backside, but we're going to go get that. And then we're going to come back up here and begin our path moving this way. So now we are starting from up here. We have to go back down to where we did that whole thing of discovering the secret that Radon and America are the same person. Let's just run down, ignore everybody. You can fight them if you want, but you want to come over to... Okay. It's that one right there. This break right here. Just jump over it. That puts you here, and then you're going to jump and land. Be careful because the guys below you... Ah! Will shoot at you. Going back to the fortified manor because I have to find... Yeah. There it is. I just forgot to do this earlier. So, this is going to be a two-for fight. There's going to be two guys in here. I just forgot to do this earlier. I suggest you aim for the... aim for the sorcerer. And there we go. You want to do that real quick, but you want to hit the sorcerer first. He uses a lot of the night magics. and he is far more dangerous. And this gives you the Raging Wolf armor, if you want it. We will come back up here to do that fight here in a second. But first, we're going to go back here, because we're going to do our turn-in that we have to do here. Run in here.
I had hoped you'd soon return. I have the reward from Lady Tanith. Take it. It's yours, by right.
Gives you another magma sorcery.
Till we reach the miserable. You're still alive.
If you haven't learned any of his skills, go ahead and learn them.
Well.
Now, there's nothing else we have to do here. You have to do one more fight, which is the one way up here. And also, we're going to check in Jarburg, because I can't remember if it triggers now or when his brother does his thing. And you can find out just by talking to him.
Is smooth, but I wish we had a...
Nope, nothing changed. So now we're going back to the Erdtree Sanctuary because we have a boss fight. Make sure you are decked out how you want to be. Make sure the gear you really want on is on, because we have a significant boss fight coming up. We'll just do fire arrows. We don't actually need them right now, but I don't like having the other ones on. So now we're going to go here. We're going to go back up this route. Oh, no. Excuse me. There is another place we're going first. We are about to go that way. We are about to go fight Morgott. There actually is one stop we have to make first. I missed whatever he dropped. Now where we're going is we have to... We're going back around to where Golden Mask was. Because I don't believe I did this the first time through. So, to be able to do this, you have to have discovered the secret that Radagon is Marika. Tell him that Radagon is Marika. And then come down here.
What did you do to the Master? Well, not that I'm complaining. Master's finger moves again, resuming his cogitation. More than good enough for me. I haven't the words to thank you. So I'd like to pass this on to you instead. A glimpse into the heart of the Golden Order. Documented by yours truly. To think, or at least such is all I can interpret. How would such a thing even have been? Sadly, do you have a full... Well, in truth, I am merely his...
And this will give you the immutable shield, is what you get when you do this one. So, if you're trying to get all his spells, you have to do that. Now, once again, we're going to climb up. But where last time we went over to the right and did all that, this time we're going straight ahead. There will be a Black Knife Assassin right there. There are two ways to beat this thing. One is this way, and another one is the cheap way. I'm not going to beat it the cheap way, but I'll show you what to do to beat it the cheap way. If you just run past her into the bedroom. We'll go ahead and grab this Grace. But if you literally just run past her and jump up here and then use range attacks, she cannot jump. Blessing of the Erd Tree. Once again, a good holy incantation. But yeah, she can't jump. So she's at your mercy. A lot of people who speed run will run up here, or who are using smaller weapons or don't have a lot of physical attributes will run in there and jump to attack her as she runs into the room. Excuse me. So now you're going to go up here because there is a fight here. And here's the movie.
Graceless, tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn, Praetor Rykard, Luna Princess Rani, willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgott, last of all kings.
Oops, wrong one. Oh well. So, we're getting the jar today. Run away, run away, run away. Stay out of the poisons of sick. Yeah, don't play around with the jar dude. He actually is really good. And I want you all to remember, yeah, I do have him at level 10. But yeah, if you know what you're doing, even he can do a lot of good for you. Okay, now you cannot leave this area right now. You have to attempt to go up here. Touch the wall of thorns. Impenetrable thorns refuse all. None may enter the Erd tree. Now turn around and walk down. There's now grace in front of the throne. And we must touch and sit at this grace. Because this has to happen.
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd tree. No? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable. A husk of the Erd tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
And she gives you the medallion, which we need. Red mark was made on our map. You can choose to talk to her again.
I wish to journey with you to the Flame of Ruin then and guide you.
Now that door is open, and we can actually leave. That's where we're going. And that will lead us to here, which eventually will get us up to here, and then the mountaintops of the giant is actually right in like this area. But we're going to go to the round tree. We're going to go in here, and if you notice, the two fingers are straight up and down.
Well, you managed to return. You know what this means. The Erd tree has spurned you. The fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you. How will you ever manage the wait? My, oh my.
And then if you say, I want to burn the impenetrable thorns.
That is not the domain of mere men. The Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by 2 names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The Fingers would never permit it. Nor would the Greater Will. But here we are. The Fingers dormant, severing our link to the Greater Will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the Fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy. You must find
How to burn the
Kindling.
thorns?
Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Earth Tree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Earth Tree, a sacrifice is needed. Of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the Rune of Death.
So, power from the remembrance. You have Morgott's cursed sword, blood loss buildup. It's an arcane dex and strength scaling. Cursed blood slice. It's not a bad weapon. It's not a great one, but it's not a bad one. And the other one is the Regal Omen Barn. That allows you to breathe out those golden spirits, just like
Now go forth. Let the words of the
like some of the omens do. But since we don't need either of those, we go into our inventory, we slide on down, and we say goodbye. Yeah, 3 more is what I need. So, now we're kind of stuck in this point. Well, we're not stuck, but there's nothing else we can do there. So now we're going to come over here. To not the village, you want to come to the cathedral. Torrent, we haven't seen you in several episodes. This is where you fought the dragon earlier. So, we are going to go down here and trigger this. This is a tower that has, excuse me, where you have to go around and beat 3 spiritual turtles. The issue is that if you fast travel anywhere, the thing resets. So you have to slowly go everywhere that you're going. But don't worry, I will show you where they all are. We will do a lot of fights. So we're going to come around here. We're going to clear out this ruins first. Then we're done. We're going to come over here. And we're going to come this way and come down. There's a red wolf in either this area or this area. Whichever one it is, we're going to beat the red wolf. Then we're going to come down, trigger the event. The first one is right here, right beside the tower. And then I'll show you where the rest are. But then we're going to ride this way, clear out this ruin, ride this way, and then come up here and clear out this Evergel, which is one of the hardest Evergels in the game. But we're going to clear out this ruin first. The enemies around here are teleporting wizards. They will appear in front of you, shoot you, and then vanish. Be prepared for that. Come over here and grab that rune arc. Golden rune. Catch them when they're teleporting, you can kill them. And yes, those rocks falling will hurt you if they hit you. Remember, just rolling on a secret door or floor will cause it to open. Somber Smithing Zone 8. So really, that's what you're going up there for. There's, you know, one or two little things. Oh, I forgot to grab this grace earlier. If you want to start, if you grab this grace and this is where you wanted to start, you can. I just prefer starting up there at the cathedral because I go knock out the ruins. There are a lot of dragons around here. You do not have to fight them. I know there's a way to get down without going this way, but I'm just not that good at it, so we're going to be going this way. Right through here, there's a bunch of Crystallians. You don't have to fight them. If you have a strike weapon, it's great because they just all die. And there's Red Wolf right here. There he is. Dead. I don't even die again. Beat Morgott without dying. Die to a red wolf. All right. Once again, we're going to go around this way to right there. Now, if you're doing a lot of the dragon incantations and stuff, you might want to kill those dragons so you get more dragon hearts. But you do not need to. Damn it! Another death. Ugh. But because of my physic, we actually didn't lose anything. Now, some people wait to get this wolf later. God damn it. Alright, there we go. I hate those damn things. Kill me more than anything else. Smithing stone 7. So if you were running short on any smithing stone, and if you look, you're actually get like that one was 8 or 3 level 8s. And that was another 3 level 7s. So if you were missing any of these where you couldn't finish your stuff, like that probably right there helped us with getting closer to being able to do our sword. So when we get here, touch this, it says, no, hold on. Seek the 3 great wise beasts. The first one, you need some kind of projectile, because there's the first one. Now, from here, we're going to go along this bottom part. The next turtle is right in this area. So you have to get above it and shoot down. Literally just ride through, don't stop. There's some wolves. Didn't go far enough. I know it's right over here. Oh, I have to stay on the upper path. My bad. I took the lower path, and no, you have to take the upper path to do it, to find it. When you see all the turtles around, that's how you know you're close. Yeah, there he is right there. It'll take a few arrows depending on your strength. But that's 2. Now, if for any reason you die while doing this, you will have to come back here and do it again. And the reason I bring that up is because there is a revenant in these areas right over here. The Lunar Estate ruins. There's a revenant around here. There he is. Once again. Come down here, pop this open. More smithing stone 8, so that puts me at 6. So how close am I to... Hold on. Yeah, I'm at 6 right now, which I need 4 more to get the last 2 levels. I think that was the only revenant, but be careful, there might be another one. But we're going to stay along this lower path. There he is. Now remember, if you have holy weapons or just healing abilities, that's a lot easier for you. Do the stone sword key that's right here. And then once again, roll. get this one. The Cerulean Amber Medallion 2. Which raises our maximum FP. We didn't get the first one, though. Huh. Or the +1. Oh, well. Yes, that is a trap. It's designed to make it so that you get right there, then those three spawn up, and then they attack you constantly for what you think is a good item. So now you're going to get back on your horse. And once again, remember, you cannot fast travel. If you do, you will lose all the progress you made, and you'll have to do this all over again. See, now we're here. We're going to go up here, and there's a grove of trees in this area that we have to get to. Because the last one... Like I said, the dragons won't really follow us. You want to go this way. Now, if you didn't know about this, you would never know. You want to swing. You want to jump up and start swinging your weapon. Where is he? Or not swinging your weapon. Excuse me. You're trying to land on him. There he is. Doesn't matter if you hit him going up or hit him going down, you have to hit him. That took away the seal, but now since we're over here, we're going to hop into here. Now, this should be the... Is this the Tish fight? Yes. This is the leader of the Black Knives. She is incredibly powerful. There are ways to literally beat her by literally tricking her, because she can't hit she's no good on raised platforms. So one of the tricks you do is you go over to the rocks and use the rocks to beat her. Yes, let me rebuild my stamina. That's worked out so well for you. Ow. Yeah, you want to avoid that grab as much as you can. Damn. Almost had her. The good thing is once you've opened the seal is open, so you don't have to hunt the turtles again. Now, what a lot of people will do is they will trigger her, then go run over to these rocks and use the rocks to pin her. Ow. Ah, that was my bad. Run, 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 run. Heal. And there we go. That gives you Black Knife Teach, which is one of the legendary summons, and is also an incredibly good summon. So if you want somebody who's just going to dart around the battlefield and really pull aggro, that is who you use. Excuse me. Very good for slower characters. Not so much good for non-tanky characters. While spell users can use Teach, I wouldn't. There would be others I would aim for with them, who are much more tanky. But if you have your heart set on Teach, it's a very good spell, or a very good summon. So we're gonna ride over here, jump off. Now, the layout to this one, if you notice, is like Ronnie's. Like out there is where we drop. This is where the Grace was. Go around. This is against Ronnie's Dark Moon, one of the legendary spells. A very good spell too. Now we're gonna go over to the War Dead Catacomb. That's where you want to warp yourself to next. But yeah, that was everything that was in this area. We finished it. So now we're going to go here. Now, this used to be one of the best farming spots in the game. Back in the day, there are two armies in here that are fighting. And back in the day, they would actually start fighting as soon as you got to this point. You could just sit right here and collect runes because they would kill each other and then just rest at the grace to reset them. And FromSoft said, no, you ain't doing that. So you can no longer do that. Go to the memorize spells. Yeah, Ronnie's dark spell, incantative cold dark moon. It's a version of the spell that the Queen Renala uses. You can get the other version from Renala's Remembrance. And then this one, it just causes a massive eruption all around you. And you can talk to Melania.
Think not of the kindling. I shall see to that. All I ask of you is to make the journey to the snowy mountaintops of the giants, far above the clouds. I know I'm asking you to commit a cardinal sin, but it must be done to reach the path beyond, and that is the path I wish to travel. What is your mind?
So, we're going to stop here. We're going to pause for a little bit, come back, and this is where we're going to start. This dungeon is a pain in the backside. Then after this, we're going into the sewers. So, this dungeon shouldn't take me an entire episode, but God, it's going to feel like it because it's very easy to die in here. There's a lot of enemies, a lot of very strong enemies, and they will all come after you. So it's going to be a lot of run over here, grab this, go over here, grab this. It's easy to get turned around in this dungeon, so get ready for some fun. I'm at 196. Let's see how many deaths I add in the next episode. We'll be back.